Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hi, guys.
They can't even see the computer. This is beautiful, man. This is great. Guys, we got like a new little setup here. We got some new cords going. I think we look fucking clear today, baby. Can you not post a TikTok right now?
I'm not posting. I'm just editing.
Even worse, honestly.
Sorry.
Even worse.
I'm going to draft it.
I said, hey.
Did you see that thing on
ready?
TikTok going around that they're supposedly releasing people's drafts? Like they're just going to post your drafts randomly, and people said like that's actually happened to them before. Like
No.
And like people are like, oh my God, I'm so scared, but I think it's all fake.
But what would you be scared of? Like,
well,
are you like...
You don't know what some people have in their drafts.
But why would you save it to your drafts? And that's like... You know? It doesn't make a ton of sense to me.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. No, didn't see that. Have you seen the Instagram thing about location that everybody's posting about? It's actually real. Pull up your phone real quick. Go to your phone settings. I'm about to show you this. I'm about to blow your mind.
Okay.
Did we say welcome back?
Welcome back.
Welcome to Dom Dyl, everybody.
Okay.
Scroll down to your Instagram.
Okay.
Hit location. Precise location. Even when you're not posting, it said that people have been being stalked and like all this shit because Instagram's sharing their precise location.
Okay, well, I'm turning it off.
Yeah, I turned mine off today. But like just the same way like that we share locations,
The
which
thing
we're going to
is-
get into, by the way.
Oh
That we're going to get into, by the way.
Okay, guys. You know what? That's
But-
fine, because you know what?
No, it's cool.
I don't give a shit.
We're not going there yet.
Well,
but,
we will go there. And when
and
we
like
do,
Snap, like Snap Maps, you know when that's
you know
a
what's
thing.
crazy to
But like
me?
the fact that how did Instagram just toggle that on for people?
Because they can do that every time you update your phone and you install the app. You're not going through the settings looking at what's changed. Like you're not reading the updates. You're not reading the fine print. You're just updating it.
This is good. You want to try this, Cobra?
No, I've had it.
It's
the
got
vanilla.
the birthday cake protein in it.
Maybe, sure, I guess.
It's not
Want
fully
to try my matcha?
blended, so just ignore the top, but you don't really get any of that.
Yeah.
It's better than the shake was,
Yeah.
honestly. But anywho, yeah, it's,
You're not reading the fine print, so
No, you're right, and I get that. That's all fine and dandy, but your precise location.
I mean, I'm sure there's more than just Instagram doing it. You having your phone on you,
I get that.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, of
owning
course.
your cell phone, you're open to whatever.
Yes,
happens
like
to
your
you.
precise location is already out there. Now I get it. Like, obviously, they're making it very clear, like by going to the settings and just seeing it. But I feel like there's tons of apps that don't make it clear that it's hidden. And I mean, anytime you go on Google, you type in food near me and knows exactly where you are.
Mine doesn't.
Mine does.
Mine does not know where I live anymore.
I try
Mine
not to
be
turn my
pulling up
locations
Elyria,
on.
Ohio sometimes.
Really?
I'm like, come on. When was the last time I lived in Elyria?
I don't know. I mean,
That's why every time you're like type in food near me, I'm like, I can't. I literally have to go to the
Honestly,
map, type in food, and scroll around.
I don't care. I mean, I turned it off, but I don't know. I just feel like if you're going to stalk me, good luck.
What do you mean, good luck?
Good luck. Because I'm putting up a fucking fight. I've always wanted someone, I mean,
Oh my god!
not really,
Here
for real,
we
for
go.
real. But I've
go
always
ahead.
wanted
Finish
there
your
to be
thought.
some sort of like setup. Well, it's not real because I don't really want my life to be in danger. But like some sort of setup where someone tries to take me and I see how I do.
Red
basically.
wonton.
How I do. Because I like to think that I could fuck someone's shit up. If you even like, I mean, I might not get away and you might still be able to take me. I don't know. It depends on who's trying to take me, really.
Correct.
But I definitely think I could put up a fight.
Against anyone?
Yeah.
You think that you
It
could put up a
depends
fight
though,
against...
because it depends on if you come behind me and you just start like
No.
choking me out
I'm about
or
to
like
give you like just... Do you think you would stand a chance with me?
Yes.
Do you think you would stand a chance with my father?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
we're about to go farther now.
I'll trip him. Trip
Do
you, but I could trip your dad.
But you don't know things about them.
And it depends on,
where
are
to
you coming
attack.
at me head on or are you coming from behind me?
It doesn't matter. It does, and you don't. Here's my thing. You don't know intimate details, so like you don't know the way to get around them. What about Matt Cox?
Yes.
You're not putting up a fight against Matt.
I would
Cox, bro.
try.
If there's someone in Matt Cox's body who their mission is I'm getting that girl, You don't stand a fucking
But the thing
chance against somebody
is when
size.
I'm walking.
That is a
But
big
when
boy.
I'm walking somewhere and I'm by myself, I have my mace in my hand always. Always. Ready, locked and loaded, ready to go. So if someone grabs me, I would mace them. That would hopefully deter them enough. Deter them enough to take their hands off of me real quick. And then once that happens, either you run.
Here's my thing. I get it.
I have that alarm,
sure,
but I don't have it
just
on
when
me.
you're walking around, sure. But what about like when you're coming out the grocery store and you're just putting groceries into your car?
That's the thing about it. That's the thing too. There was this thing on TikTok going around, and it was telling people, like, ladies, like, you guys need to be careful what you're doing, because if there's ever like a van parked next to you.
Why is van the automatic?
Because
no, but it's like
it's the truth.
I get it. It is. It's the known vehicle
because it has
of
the back.
predators.
It has the back where they can stuff you in there and do what they want to you.
If I'm stealing people, the last thing I'm driving is a van. This has been around
you can't see it
since
either.
like the 70s.
There's no windows back there. Like, you can't see what's back in the van.
Or in the back of the truck.
I mean, the bed of a truck.
My dad has that thing on
Do
the top of his.
Do you think you can stuff someone in there without being noticed? Like, okay, push them in there. Like, no, you would open the door,
you get them
slide them in, shut the door.
Grab them. They go unconscious. You shove them in the back and you go.
It's all about quickness. You have to be quick and efficient. If you're trying to take somebody, you have to be quick,
I watched
and fast.
The Black Phone, and that man was not slick at all, and he got all them kids.
Well, that movie was dumb.
He had all them kids.
But
Spoiler alert.
I wouldn't stand a chance if I'm putting my groceries away and someone with a van opens their door and just throws me in. Like, that's not happening.
Here's my thing, though.
But if there's a van next to me, I know there is. And I won't put groceries in on that side.
I don't even understand how they get away with, like, one person. You would think, like, someone needs to be driving the van. Yeah. Somebody else pops the doors open.
Maybe it is a team of two.
You don't ever hear about teams of two, though.
I don't hear about it ever. I feel like when people get abducted, you never know who abducted them. Like, you don't know.
Okay,
women go missing, but you have no idea who did it.
Let's just talk about people we do know. So, like, the girls in Cleveland who got abducted?
Yeah.
That was a one-man job. How the fuck you pull that off?
But they were really young kids.
Most of the time, they are.
I don't know. I mean, if you do it real quick and then you hop in, I mean, you could easily pull them in, shut the door, and then hop into the driver's seat. The car could still be running, and then you can make a run for it.
But like the van got to pull up on you. First of all, you got to get out the seat, climb through the back. Like, that's my thing about, like, they would have to already have a plan to grab you while you're putting away groceries.
They'd have to stalk me to their grocery store and have a plan. But if there's a van parked next to me on my driver's side, I wouldn't get on that side. I would get in the passenger side, climb my happy ass over.
Just because it's a van.
Mm-hmm. And that's what people said on TikTok to do. They said, if there's ever a van parked next to you,
y'all gonna be looking crazy as hell.
I don't care if I look crazy. I'd rather look crazy than look dead or raped.
Why would you just have your mace out then?
But if you're putting things in the car, you need
you
both
just
hands.
fucking climb over your groceries.
Yeah. I mean, do whatever it takes. And then they also said, like, don't just sit in your car. Like, remember that one time I was parked at Pizza Hut?
Place? Yeah, we talked about that on here.
And my car was unlocked and I was just sitting there and that man tried to get in my car with me. Like, don't just sit on your phone unless your car is locked. But even then, like, you shouldn't just be sitting there on your phone in a parking spot. Like, you need to go.
I would like to know how many men get abducted.
Not as many as women. I also feel like it's harder. In general, men are just stronger. And, like, the desire for women is just so much higher than men. Like,
why is that?
I don't know, because I really don't know.
Is that
because women, we're not, like, we're sexual, of course, yeah, but it's different. And I think, like, I don't know, like,
it's like almost like animalistic.
It's disgusting. It's just having power over somebody, and the fact that, like,
but you could have power over. We should not be talking about this. I was gonna say you could have power over a guy too.
Yeah,
because most of the time they're kids anyway. So, like,
yeah,
what if it was
but
like
think
a kid
about
boy?
It's about straight men. I mean, sometimes little boys do get abducted, and then they do. Like, I'm not saying they don't, but I would say it's 85% women and 15% boys. And I feel like if it is boys, whoever's taking them is doing what they want with them and then killing them. Like, they're not putting them in a ring. Like, with women, take me.
It's not even a ring. Like, to go back to those girls in Cleveland, like, they were just held on to for years.
That's insane. Oh my god,
insane, bro.
I'd rather have that though than be in a ring. Like, for sure.
Me too. But, like, then you get, what's that thing called when, like, you start to, like, empathize with your captor? What the fuck syndrome is that called?
I don't know. Fucked up syndrome.
No, but there is a word for it. And I actually, like, it's slipping my mind because that day that I was being abducted by Justin and Adam, they kept saying that. They're like, he's going to hit you. I'm like, no, it's fucking not, dude. Like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you would start to feel for them, especially if they treat you nice in the beginning or they make it seem
and they have a kid with you.
Yeah. Ew. But yeah.
I know. But like at some point, like your instinct.
You probably would grow to love them in a way, in a fucked up way. Yeah.
I think like in any situation, like, especially when you have a kid with them, like your first instinct is obviously going to be protect this child. But like, there's a part of that child that is that person's too. So like, there's gonna be like some type of bond
after
there.
So many years,
voluntary or involuntary, because you start to like be like, oh well, at least they're not killing me. You know, they're feeding me. You know,
right?
Like you start to
rationalize like, okay, this is okay because it's not this, or this. Which I would rather be like that than be in a ring and fucking just pass around or fucking hoard it off to another country.
This bothers me. I can't think what it's called.
Look it up. I don't know.
I don't even know what I would type in. I don't know, but yeah. How do we even get on this topic?
Talking about tracking people.
Yeah. Speaking of tracking people. So look, I'm not saying that your significant other shouldn't have your location. Personally, I don't care. Your mic is completely facing the wrong way.
Oh shit.
But what I was going to say. So I don't care. You always know where I'm at anyway. I'm not a secretive person. I don't really give a fuck. But should there be some kind of limitations on how this is? I'll give you an example. There's been times I've been out and I need to ride home or like, you know, something like that. Like even if I don't have my car, just so that you can know where I'm at. Or like, especially to go back to what we're talking to about women, like I think it's smart for multiple people to have your location. Like not just me, but like a friend, your parents, whatever. Correct. Because likelihood of you getting taken over me, way higher. But should you just be using it leisurely?
Well, he's talking about me, and I use it all the time. I'm always on Find My Phone or Find My Friends.
But to preface this, she told me this day she never looks at mine.
Yeah, I was lying. But the thing is I'm not using it. I think it's one thing if you're using it to stalk your boyfriend to make sure he's not like cheating on you or scheming. You know, like that, you shouldn't be together. Like that's an issue. I'm not using it for that reason. Like I used it today. I woke up this morning, you weren't home. I was like, Dylan, talking to you. I'm like, where is he? He was on a walk or on a run. Tracked him, Bear Creek path. I'm like, okay, he's out exercising. Cool. I do it.
You know that.
I do it to know where.
No, wait. Here's my thing. Everyone who fucking knows me knows I'm the fastest texter on earth. She could have texted me on said walk. I would have hit her back before she could even log on to find my friends.
I didn't want to. I wanted you just to look and be done with it. I didn't want to communicate. I didn't want to do any of that. I just didn't want to text you. I just logged into my app.
Then why do you care where I'm at?
Because it's
you know
so
where I'm
quick.
at. Let's be real. You know where I'm at.
But I didn't know him. Like, is he at the store? Where is he? I just wanted to know. Like, what's he doing? But that's what I do it for. And I do it like I used it when we were in Arizona a lot because I like to make sure you're home safe. Like, because you would go out and I would wake up at like 3 or 4 and just make sure that you're at where you need to be at the end of the night because I don't want something happening to you. Like,
and that one 100% I get it.
I use it when I don't know where you are and I'm like, what's up? I use it. But the thing is I don't just use it for you. Today I looked today. I'm like, is my mom or sister home so I can call them?
Nope, your mom or sister. Out. The other day,
I just use it all the time.
I think it's creepy
embedded in my head.
The other day, she's texting me about when are you. I went to church an hour away. She texts me about when are you going to be home. Because I don't respond, because I'm at church.
I looked.
9 minutes later, I do respond when I'm done. She looks to see where I am.
He said he'll be home by 11.
You knew where I was.
I know, but I want to see if you're on the road. Maybe you're on the phone talking to someone like your mom or something and you just didn't text me back real quick. I just wanted to know right then and there.
Then
I don't like to wait. Because, see?
Then why'd you even
text me? Said...
because then you're going to go do it anyways. I guarantee you sent the text and walked straight into it.
That's why I don't ask you. That's why I don't ask you because I'm going to do it anyways.
How much time was between sending the text and going to find
Probably
my friends?
4 minutes.
I call bullshit. I think it was immediate.
It wasn't. It was like 4 minutes. I'm like, oh, he didn't text me back. And then I just looked. I'm like, oh, he's still at church. Okay, because you said you would be home by 11.
I think you're abusing
It was already 11 and you weren't home yet.
I think you're abusing the power.
I don't care what you think. And I'm going to continue to use it. And it's not just you. I make sure everybody is where they belong.
I don't care about everybody else. And what do you mean why they belong? You don't even live in the same state as them.
I don't care. I asked Morgan. Morgan's at a random spot. I'm like, hey, where are you? What you doing? Making sure she's okay.
Creepy.
What if she doesn't text me back? What if she doesn't answer? And then, boom, I know her last location. I can help figure out the fucking mystery.
Oh, that's fine. If something was to happen, if they're just somewhere you don't know, you live across the country.
I text her.
You should
I'm like,
not
hey,
be
what's up? Where are
ass.
you? I don't care.
Where are you?
I don't care. She doesn't mind it. I don't mind it. She says I'll have her location forever because I go on there a lot, and that's fine. She doesn't care. There's no. It's not like I'm trying to catch you in a secret.
It's social media.
I'm not trying to catch you in some lie. I just like to make sure everybody's
I'm about
safe.
to start going.
And for you, it's not about. Well, it's about your safety. 30% of the time.
So what's the rest?
But the other 70, it's curiosity of when you're going to be home. Where are you? It's not because I think you're out there doing something wrong. I just like to know, oh, he's on a walk. Okay, cool. He'll be home soon.
Look, I don't
or,
care
hey,
if you do
he's at the gym. Oh, I'll
wrong.
see him at the
I
gym.
still think
It's just
weird.
It's just in my brain. I just do. I don't even think about it. I just check it. And I check everybody's. I check my sister. I check my mom. I check you. I check Morgan and Jacob. But Jacob, I have no idea. I don't text him about it. I just like to have his because I like to know everybody is okay. If I care about you, I want to know you're okay. And if I have to log into my app because the police are saying you're missing, I'll be like, oh, hey, last time I saw them, they were here. And I was on it 30 minutes ago. So it's out of a caring aspect.
I think it's out of creepy obsessiveness at this point.
I don't really care what you think. And I've already told you. What's in that jar? Is that hair pomade?
Yeah.
Oh.
What'd you think it was?
A lotion.
I'm like, saving my semen?
No, it doesn't. No. Ew. That means you have STDs if it looks like that. Trifling. But yeah, I don't do it because I'm a creep and because I don't trust you. I do it because I want to know where you're at.
I know that it's not
and
because you don't trust me.
I told you, take me off.
I'm thinking about it.
Take me off of there. Go ahead. I'm not like, oh my God, I don't trust you. Take me off then. Go ahead. But if something happens to you,
sorry about it.
Good luck. Good fucking luck because I'll tell him, look.
What's going to happen to me?
He got mad at me for knowing where he was at because I love him and I care about him. So he took me off. And now he's taken. And now that fucking sucks. Whoever has him can fucking have him.
200-pound human being.
No
one's just taking
You're not a desirable person for that. You're not an easy target
at all.
Not at all.
Unless you got a group of about 4 dudes.
Like the other day I was going for a walk. This was crazy. This is why I want everybody to have my location. I want you to check it 5,000 times a day. I go for a walk. I will check it more then. No. I want you to check it more. No. I'm going for a walk. Dylan's not home. Dylan's in the Colorado Springs doing his little thing with his friends. Okay. I go take a walk. I'm outside. I only walk around this mile radius because we have a lot of grasshoppers out and they freak me out. So I don't go on this path that we usually take.
Little nymphs.
So I'm walking around this mile path. Tell me why there is the same car. And I know it was the same car because 1, I saw the driver, and 2, he had a busted out window that had like tarp over it. He drove around me 4 times in that 1 mile walk. And it got to the point where I like scurried home as fast as I could when I got to the end of our road right here. I walked home so fast because I was like, if he fucking sees me,
you're good.
If he sees me walk up to our apartment, he'll know where I live. So before I turned in to make our turn to our apartment, I looked behind me. He wasn't there. And then I darted for the apartment because it's just crazy. And that's why I want everyone to have my location and check it. Because if that man would have taken me, then you would have known. Oh, she must have been walking around the block. Oh, he must be a local person. He must live around here. Well, at first he must have, though. Because at first he was just driving around and he saw me. And then I saw his car 4 times.
First of all, if I'm abducting someone, I'm not going to do it around my home. I'm going to drive somewhere else and just look around.
Well, first, like, he looked at me and, like, he like, drove past me and then, like, he turned his whole head around and looked at me and I looked at him and I was like, oh, here we go.
He thought he knew you.
But I had my mace on me. I don't give a single shit if you think you know me. If you think you know me, say, hey.
He was getting a look. Like,
but don't drive around me 4 different times. Like, that's doing the most. Lost. And you creep me out. I don't care.
Honestly, I'll give him that one because it's kind of confusing back
I don't care if you're lost. It scared me.
How did he make the lap?
He went around 4 times.
He was going around?
He came up this way. So I was walking
dead ends.
I was walking by where like that pool and like the fountains are. like that pool. I'm like, oh, that pool's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
I was walking that way. And then, okay. And he's driving this way. Driving opposite of me. I don't know how he got there. I don't know how he got around me.
He definitely wasn't
because the
lost
next time I
there.
saw him, he came like from,
Yeah,
like
he
he was
wasn't
making a
lost on
loop.
that street.
It was like a loop. Like every time I saw him, we were like in passing. And like, he always had like, you know, the front view of me every single time. So he was driving in a circle. He never like turned around and came the other way, because then he would have been, going with me.
You think that would make more sense if he's going to steal you?
I don't know what he was doing, but he kept looking at me, and I was just like, oh my God. So I darted home. I had my mace on me, and like I wasn't like, I had my mace and I had my alarm. So like, whatever, like, good luck, bitch. But
jeez,
it was definitely, and he was a big dude. Like, he was a bigger dude.
Well, you're still here, huh?
Yeah, so that's why I would like for you to check my location more.
I can't even lie to you. Like, that's not gonna happen.
You don't
Especially
ever
like
do
where
it?
I was that day. Like, I was busy.
I don't think anyone checks my location as much as I check everyone else's.
I guarantee you they don't.
But I don't care.
Let's
If you want to feel safe and want someone to know where your location is all the time, add me on Find My Friends, because I'll make sure you're where you need to be. And if you're not, I can help out if something happens to you. So let me know.
don't do it.
I'm not doing it because I don't care what you're doing. You could be cheating on somebody. You could be doing whatever you got to do. I don't care about that. I just want to make sure you are safe. And that's it.
So guys, last week we talked about my booty diggers.
Oh my God, here we go. We're going in on me.
And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who showed their love and support and stood in solidarity with me that they also dig in their ass.
Everybody digs in their ass.
But
it's the putting your hand in your girlfriend's face part.
what do you
that's
think is
fucked up.
grosser, that or having tonsil stones?
Okay, listen to this. I've never had a tonsil stone in my life, and it wasn't really a stone.
And
it was just like forming.
Let's start this off by saying the biggest critic of mouths.
I am, and I keep my mouth
Biggest critic
tidy.
of mouths.
But I do have
Keep
tonsils.
my mouth tidy.
I do. I floss. I brush. I gargle. I do what I'm supposed to do with my teeth.
So what happened?
And sometimes you might say I'm a little bit overboard. I brush my teeth probably 3-4 times a day. But
and you have a lot more issues with your mouth than I do.
But that's the thing. So I'm
a 2-time-a-day brusher.
I haven't
now,
had
though.
because when I was younger, I ate a lot of candy, and I wasn't always the cleanest on my mouth.
Absolutely loves to diagnose herself, by the way.
I did. So when I was younger, I had a lot of cavities. I haven't had any more, but the ones that I have are still, obviously, they have fillings in them. I haven't had my teeth filled fillings last I think 10 to 15 years. So I've been in that window.
You think that they'd make some that last longer than that?
But last time I went to, they do like the silver caps and stuff, but I'm not.
I
had
those
those
they cap anymore.
You can get them capped. They're cheaper to do silver.
I thought they don't want to cap anymore.
But and they can fill your teeth with silver too. But then it looks like a cavity. So anyways, I went to the dentist in December. She told me basically your fillings need to be redone. Like they're definitely getting looser.
She said, damn, bitch,
and
that
they're
shit is
shrinking.
horrible.
So like if you want to come in, we can do them. Next time you come in, whatever. I was like, it's fine. They're not bothering me. Like it's no big deal. So we go to Arizona. My teeth start getting really sensitive. I'm like, I need to get my fillings redone, whatever. So we get here. And all of a sudden, I'm like tasting this gross taste after I eat and drink. And so I'm thinking it's my cavity. It's like, it's got to be my fillings. Like, I looked it up. It said, like, if fillings need to be redone, like, you might have a bad taste in your mouth after you eat or drink. So I make an appointment. I'm like, okay, I'll make an appointment, get them done, whatever. So I was laying in bed 2 nights ago, and I was just like, could it be tonsil stones? Because I do have tonsils. I've never had a tonsil stone before. Tonsils. But the fact that, like, I'm waking up, I have a little bit of a sore throat, my breath tastes gross.
What made you just said maybe tonsil stones?
Yeah, I was just like, maybe they're tonsil stones.
I have never even heard of tonsil stones before you. And then, like, you put me on to the tonsil stones.
They're so gross.
And now...
Oh, they're so gross.
I'm so happy I didn't see them.
So I went to the bathroom, and this is gross. Everybody get you're grossed out. Skip this part. But I took a Q-tip, and I swabbed my teeth. I took a Q-tip, swabbed this tooth, smelled it, didn't smell anything. Swabbed where all my fillings are, and I didn't smell anything. I'm like, you would think I would smell something.
You were just sniffing your shit.
So then I was like, is it tonsil stones? So I took a Q-tip and I pushed my tonsil, my left one, back a little bit.
That's giving me a headache thinking about it.
And there they were. There was 3 little ones. They weren't stones yet. All in one little crevice. Like it's like my tonsil, and then you pull it forward, and then there's a little sliver of like a little thing.
I don't like that.
So I was like, oh my God. So I take a Q-tip and I scoop them out, and then I go to ham on my throat. And I made myself throw up twice doing this. I'm shocked you didn't hear me puking, because I made myself throw up 2 times in the sink trying to get them out. And then I got them out. I was good. It smelled horrendous. I was so appalled with myself. I was like, wow, I looked in the mirror. You tonsil stone, dirty fucking scrub. This is unacceptable. How did this even happen? This has never happened before. Like, you need to be more cautious. So then I ordered a water pick. So water pick comes today, and best believe I will be in that bathroom every time I eat, flushing out my tonsils to make sure there's no food back there.
I absolutely love this for you. It's just great, you know, when you
I'll never have one again.
So hard about everything, and then you fucking get it.
Well, when I met Dylan,
dirty bitch.
Dylan didn't brush his teeth at night. And so he brushed them in the morning, like that's totally fine. But then at nighttime, he wouldn't brush them again. And his excuse was he likes to taste whatever his last taste was before he goes to bed. Because honestly, it tastes good.
Now I can't stand it. Now I can't go
It's tragic.
Taste in my mouth.
So we wake up in the morning and it would be a room full of green smoke, because his breath would be rank all night. Like, he would be breathing towards me. And, like, I bit my tongue for a while. I was like, I'm not going to say anything. Like,
and here you are, a dirty tonsil stone bitch.
Yeah, and here I am. But it won't happen again. It will not happen again. I promise you. I will take the measures to make it not ever happen again. And if it does happen again, I'm getting a tonsillectomy, and these bitches are coming out.
Is that what that's called?
Yes.
Why do I think it was called something else?
I don't know, but they're coming out. I'm getting them out. I'll tell them because I have to get my wisdom teeth taken now. I have to get put under for that. I would say, take the whole thing. Take the tonsils, take the wisdom teeth, take it all. I don't want any of it.
Going, ain't it?
That's what I'm saying. When I get put under, I'll tell them, take it all. Take everything.
Can you just voluntarily have your tonsils out?
Yes.
I thought it was like if it was an issue.
I'll say it is an issue. I keep getting tonsil stones, and I don't know how to prevent it, because it's just food. It's just food that gets trapped.
The best part, like I was saying,
it's so horrible.
She loves to diagnose herself. So
I do.
Well, actually, she loves to diagnose anyone. So
anybody. Something wrong with you?
This cyst I had, it is officially a cyst. I went to the doctor. Ganglion cyst.
And guess who thought that? It was me.
Fine. I did too, but then we saw this one up here where, like, maybe it's not a ganglion because it was all here.
I thought it was a ganglion.
The doc said it could be everywhere around, but he said, like, he's like, just go back to life as normal. And if there's more issues, we'll have it removed, whatever. But she's, like, going through everything that I've done in the last 6 months. Like, it could.
I like to know.
It could have made it happen.
I like to know the cause.
That's fine, but you don't know. That's the reality of it. Is you don't
know, but there's a cause to everything,
and that's fine. So when she gets these tonsil stones, she starts going through everything. She starts saying, you know, I've been eating a lot of breakfast sandwiches lately.
Maybe it's the bagels.
And I'm like, you better shut the fuck up. Like, you're not about to sit here.
It's not the only soft food you eat.
You're not about to sit here and blame the fact that you got tonsil stones on the fact that you eat too many breakfast sandwiches.
I didn't know what it was, but I like to think about it. I'm like, the bagel, no, maybe a piece of bagel got stuck in there.
She's just running through ideas of things that she's eaten that could have caused. I'm like, here's the deal. At the end of the day, you fucking got them. You got them out. They're gone. You're not going to stop eating breakfast sandwiches.
I haven't ordered one since.
Because you haven't worked.
I know. Yeah. Well, I like to think about the reasons behind everything. And whatever. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm still thinking about what it could be. I don't know. But I look in there, and every time I eat something, I'm like, Because sometimes there'll be food stuck in there. I'm like, maybe it was that. I ate a yogurt the other day, and there was some yogurt in there.
The amount of times
so
in the last 3 days that I just see
gargling with water all the time.
Mouth open in the mirror, gargling. Like, it's wild. It is wild. But yeah, I'm having the most fun of my life with this tonsil stones.
It's tragic.
Oh, it's so fun.
It's tragic.
Because I know where the tables reversed, I would never live this moment down.
I would say you crusty, dusty, nasty.
Oh, I know. That's what's so fun for me. Because, like, I can tell it bothers you, but I'm not stopping.
It does, because it's disgusting and it's not my character.
And if it was me, you wouldn't stop.
I'm very weird about oral hygiene.
You'd be dogging me, and so I'm not going to let up.
I don't care. I'll never have one again.
It don't matter because you had one to begin with.
That's fine.
To the day you die, you're a dirty. It was so gross,
and like when you pull it out, it just reeks. It smells like decay. It smells like rotting, nasty.
What do you do with them?
threw them in the trash.
Should have flushed them, not toilet or something.
I threw them in the trash. They're very tiny. And they weren't stones yet. Like tonsil stones.
They were pieces of breakfast sandwich.
They were pieces of bagel stuck in this tonsil flap. It was gross, but now I know where they hide. So before I go to bed every night, I take a Q-tip and I swipe that whole crevice clean. Sometimes I'll sniff it too to make sure it doesn't stink, and it hasn't.
The smallest tonsil, so I'm cool.
My tonsils themselves aren't that big, but if you look at your tonsils, they have little pockets in them. So like food can get stuck, but the tonsil stone
is like when it sits there and like
when you push it and it shoots forever out. Like that's not what it was.
It would have become one though. It was like its
but
first
where
form.
It was,
it was gonna evolve into a tonsil.
It wasn't
stone.
in a pocket, but like I said, I'm getting a water pick and I'm drowning myself before I go to bed.
You're still a tonsil stone.
I am. It's so gross.
I love it. Oh, it's so fun.
And that taste, I'm just like, wow. Haven't had that taste anymore though.
Well, obviously you got them out, dude. I saw this thing the other day. I don't know if you're going to know this or not, but where is it? I literally wrote it down because I was... Oh, here it is. This is a wild fact.
What?
Do you have any... This is so random. Any idea, like, how many sperm are in one load?
Probably millions.
But, like, if you just had to guess.
I would say 1 million.
Anywhere between 15 and 200 million sperm.
It's crazy.
In a single load. Is that a potential of 200 million children?
No, you dumbass. I only have one egg.
I know, but I mean like every one of those sperms.
Not all those sperms make it. Some of them are DOA. Like,
I get that.
They don't all make it.
But like in my sack right now.
You know what's crazy to think? I was that out of all those sperms.
That's
me.
What I'm saying.
I was the strongest. We all were. If you're on Earth, you were the strongest one.
If you're having a bad day,
just remember,
you're the best.
You were the best sperm.
You know what's crazy to me? This is so bad. When I see somebody who's fucking stupid, I'm like, what were the other sperm in your dad's sack?
You were just faster. It's just about being faster and like getting it. What I don't understand is how does it know what it's swimming to?
It doesn't, dude. They're just so,
like I don't understand. Like how does it get to my egg and then like try to get in? Like it doesn't make sense. Like it knows its purpose in a way. Like okay, we gotta find the egg. We gotta find the egg.
Yeah, they're probably in there rallying at the door. Just
let's say they all talk to each other. Right. Like it's so weird to me. But yeah, like no, you can't have 200 million kids or whatever. 20 million. I only have one egg. I might have two, and then that's when you get twins.
But they all have the capability to become a human.
Not all of them. Probably half are DOA.
Okay, so 100 million of them.
Because like I'm time. Yeah.
Like how, dude? How are there even that many? Because if there's 200 million and that's a high end. So let's just say, but an average, is it like it's below normal if you have under 35
I would love
million?
to get. I want a microscope. But I want a microscope.
Like
I would love to look and see them squirm around.
I honestly would too. But is this like a myth? Like did they die once they touch air?
I'm pretty sure it's the truth.
Yeah, me too. Well, then how do... Like, what... You know, like, when Drake was putting hot sauce in his condom, what's the point?
Well, because you figure some of them are embedded in the sperm. You know, the ones on the outside probably die, but the ones that are in...
there's some more in there, like, just...
You know, like, if you have a puddle of liquid... Not all of the liquids touching air. There's some that are underneath.
I guess if you got 200 million of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, like they're all packed under. So that's why, like, when you are a sperm donor and stuff, like they sift through them to find the live ones.
Below 35 million is below. Like that's like the threshold. Of like having a low semen count.
Yeah, that's crazy, but
insane.
I want to know who fucking counted all of those. How do you know? Or maybe it's just like, okay, like we'll take this amount and then we'll just times it by that.
I would like to get mine checked. Just I want to know how many I have. Do I got a high count? Do I got a normal count? Do I got a low count?
I can see you having a normal.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'd say like 75 million a load.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just crazy to think like, okay, so let's say that there is, let's say, we're not going to go 200. Let's say 75. That's a good number to be at. I have more than one load in me at a time. You know? Like, in a day, realistically.
I don't get, where do they come from? Bro. Like, how does your body even make them?
Where do they regenerate? Like
it's crazy. Like, I have one egg a month. Like, that's okay. Like, that makes a little bit of sense.
If you go, like, multiple times in a day, does the count decrease every time?
I'm sure.
I mean, I would assume so because.
I'm sure.
So in my teenage years, I wanted to see how many times can I go in a day. Mm-hmm. And so I know how many times I can go in a day. But every time, the last time is like,
yeah,
it's like air. It's like your head opens
I'm sure like every night you go to bed, it like recycles or something.
Your little penis head opens up, but nothing happens.
Yeah.
Like maybe 2 sperms spit out.
Yeah, I don't know.
200.
You know what's crazy too? That women, I'm born with all the eggs I'm going to have.
For real?
Yeah, like I don't regenerate more.
They're all in you?
They're all in me. Every egg I have is in me.
As a baby.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know when they develop, but yeah, I'm born with every egg I'm gonna have. That's why people freeze their eggs.
They're born.
Like, say,
but are you born with them, or do they happen like once you hit puberty?
I don't know exactly how it works. All I know is me right now, as I'm sitting here, I have all the eggs I'm ever gonna have, and that's why people freeze their eggs.
You might have none left.
That's the thing. People freeze their eggs because they're like, I don't want to have kids till I'm 35, but like I don't know how many eggs I have, so like let's take all my eggs and let's freeze them that way.
You lose an egg every month.
Yeah.
That's crazy that there's like a.
You know what's crazy too? I wonder if I sift through my period blood, will I find that egg?
Please start sifting through your period.
Like when I find it, like because you shed your lining, and I'm pretty sure the egg goes with it. So like, if I sifted through it, like use a Diva cup, and then collect it all, and then dump it, and get a microscope and look, will I find it?
You just want to get a microscope. You're looking for anything.
I want a microscope so bad. I want one so bad.
Did you ever have a microscope as a kid?
No, I never had one, but in science we had them.
That's definitely better.
And yeah, science we had them, and we looked at stuff. But I want it for TikTok purposes too, because I would love to take some bacteria, use different cleaning agents, and see what really kills bacteria and what doesn't kill the bacteria. Because I'm very skeptical on like the Method brand and like that.
What do you mean the Method brand?
Like the Method, like the cleaning brand. And
that's
like
a brand?
yeah, we have it. We literally own it.
You have to guy clean.
But like I just feel like some of that shit, it just smells good and it makes you think, but like no. Now I get things with bleach, and maybe it's a little overkill.
What's Method? Is it that little pink thing? Pink spray?
It was pink. It's like a long rectangular shape.
Yeah. Okay.
We did have, now we have a clear one.
Okay.
But I feel like that shit doesn't work.
So I just don't look at what the fuck shit's called.
Like, and just feel like it doesn't work. Like, I feel like if you don't get like Clorox with like, it doesn't say it kills 99.9% of germs, it doesn't work.
Let's be real. We need germs.
Honestly,
we do.
We do. But like when I'm cleaning the kitchen because I had raw chicken, we don't need those germs. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
I mean, yeah, but it's killing. Like if you spray it on there, even if it's not 100% accurate, like it's still getting
like
enough.
But yeah, I don't know. And like hand soap. Like you can't
tell
me
this
that
shit is tested for
ghost.
It's tested though, bro.
Really cleans your hands.
Because it's a ghost.
Because it's an off-brand cheap ass soap that has no facts on it. It's just a bottle.
And I'm sure that like it's not.
And like body wash. I think body wash is a scam. I don't think it's cleaning. I think it's clogging your pores with shit.
I agree with that.
Like I don't think it's cleaning anything. Yeah, like I don't. I think it just makes you smell good, so it makes you think you're clean.
I think it does do something. Like, it's
but it's because you're using water.
Correct. Okay, yeah, but let's be real. If I just got in the shower without anything, after a week, you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I mean, it masks the smell, and like it might clean something. I don't know, but I just feel like it's not really cleaning you.
No, nothing is 100%.
Yeah,
and that's why there's different levels, like different pricing models, because some is better than others. And I'll be damned if y'all ever think I'm about to go to the highest tier. But I don't care if I'm worth $1 billion. It does all work. It just works to varying degrees.
I don't know. My teeth hurt. He fucked me up, dude. Like this dentist, he fucked me up.
Yeah, I have to find a dentist, and I'm going to make sure I don't go to the same guy as you.
Like he was just filling in like that. When I had the woman, like she was very gentle, but he was in a rush.
Same place?
Yeah, because she was on medical leave. I don't know why. They don't obviously tell you.
You should ask.
But like the guy that did it, there was a guy next to me getting a root canal. He just got numb. So like he was getting my cleaning done really fast, which I think is crazy because I always swore the hygienist, like the dental, like Shelby, like her role. What's their name? Dental hygienist? Is that what they are? I always thought that they did the cleaning portion of it. But when I go here, the dentist does it. And he literally, like, fucked me up. I'm like, damn, like, you should have just Novocaine my whole mouth because you just fucked me up. So now, My teeth are so sensitive. Like, he did a good job. Like, they're definitely more clean than the other one got them. But I'd rather you just not clean them as well and just let me not have sensitivity now, because every single tooth in my mouth hurts. I feel like I just got my braces tightened is what it feels like. Like, every single tooth is just so hypersensitive. If I eat or drink anything, it just stings.
Some damn breakfast sandwiches.
You never had braces either.
Clearly.
Braces hurt.
Clearly, I haven't ever had braces. Y'all ever seen my fucking teeth?
Yeah, but
my teeth aren't even not straight though. I just have a gap.
Yeah, your bottoms are beautiful. Well, placement is beautiful.
Okay, Tonsil Stone.
I don't have them anymore.
That's what you think? I can't wait for you to get them again, dude. If you get them again, it's over for your fucking life,
I feel like
dude.
maybe I didn't brush them as good. Maybe I've been slacking. I was like, maybe it's night shift. I googled, like, can night shift cause tonsil stones? But there was obviously nothing on that.
There we go again, trying to diagnose yourself.
I was just like, what's
the most
up?
random shit. The most random shit.
I don't know. I'm like, obviously there was some point in time where I was lacking and it got caught.
Caught you lacking.
Ugh, to think about it. It makes my skin crawl. I gagged. I was gagging at the gym today thinking about it. I was like, oh, gagging.
The first day, I didn't even want you to come near me with your mouth.
Because he woke up. I was in the bathroom. And he was like, he came in there just to pee. He was so tired. And I was like, Dylan, I just found a tonsil stone. And he was like, what? Like, he was just dead asleep. And I was in there. I'm like, if only you knew what I've been doing here for the last 30 minutes. My tonsils were bleeding. I was throwing up. I was in here, like, fucking these tonsils up. I used so many Q-tips, like, yeah.
You just putting cotton all up in your mouth like that?
I would wet it so it doesn't hurt as bad. I would wet it and then do it. But yeah, now I know where they hide, so I just clean it out.
Home.
I did.
You found their home.
But it goes back pretty deep. So I'm excited for this water pick. It's coming today.
Cool.
And I'm ready.
I gotta book my parking before I forget.
And I've been using a mouth guard at night. I'm just a hot mess. I go to bed looking a mess. I wear a nose strip and then I got a mouth guard.
I was like, you can't be. Either you take that mouth guard out or you stop talking to me, because that shit sounds horrible.
I think I've been clenching my jaw at night. I wake up with a headache every night.
This is what I deal with. She has no idea. No one's told her this. No one's anything. But all of a sudden she thinks it. So she's going to.
It's called bruxism or something like that. Bruxism. And it's either you grind your teeth or you clench your teeth at night. And you wake up with a headache or like neck pain. And I've been doing that. I'm like, that's me. So last night, no neck pain, no headache. I was like, wow, maybe this is what it is.
Stockholm syndrome. That's what that fucking thing's called. Where you start to empathize with your captive. Wow, that shit was fucking coming out.
Well, so yeah, I got a mouth guard. And it helped. And it was kind of comfortable. I feel like I had a retainer in. I'm like, oh.
You were saying some words that should not be said.
I was like a major lisp alert.
Yeah, dude. And you were using a lot of C's and S's in the same sentence. I was like, you got to take that out if you're going to speak to me. I can't right now.
Yeah, it was nice. It felt good. It felt good. When I took it out, I'm like, oh. Like taking out your retainer in the morning. It feels so good. Your teeth feel so straight.
She fucking took it out talking to me, just spit.
Just stringing out. Yeah, but I don't know. I take care of myself. I don't want there to be pain. I'm like, what I'm really doing is trying to avoid the fact that it could be my wisdom teeth.
You know your wisdom teeth need taken out.
I know, but like, I don't know if it's like they need to come out now. Because my x-rays from December and now, they look the same. Like they haven't moved. They haven't pushed anything. They're just sitting in there. So like.
But they hurt more.
That's why I'm thinking, is it my wisdom teeth or am I clenching my jaw? Because I'm always.
Why are those the only two
when
options?
I'm sitting out, like I always have my jaw really tight. Like I don't. Like you obviously don't know that about me, but like I do.
Your teeth are touching at all times.
Mm-hmm. I'm always biting really hard in my mouth. Like if I'm sitting there reading, I'm clenching.
If my mouth's closed, my teeth aren't even touching.
Mine are, and I'm biting. I'm like biting down, so that's why I think it could be related to that. Like I clench my jaw really hard. It's like I did Molly.
You're gonna be like a hypochondriac when we're older, man.
I know. I'm so afraid that when I have kids, I'm gonna have OCD develop, because that's what happened to Morgan's mom, and I'm so afraid.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know Morgan's mom. I've heard stories.
She's a nut job.
I will leave you.
She's a nut. She's a nut.
I'm telling you right now. I will leave you.
But yeah, I am a hypochondriac, and I don't care. Because I like to make sure everything is good.
I will take our children and I will take my location off your phone.
Yeah, I get nervous and I'm going to have like OCD. Like I'm going to be so overbearing, like so nervous all the time. But
Well,
that's just the first kid. Once you have another one,
we'll
I think
balance each other out
grows.
because I don't think I'm gonna be worried at all.
You won't be, and I will be. I'm gonna be a nervous Nelly.
I'm gonna be like, they're fine. I just fucking.
So you say when your kid wakes up with SIDS and is dead?
I drop them. I'm like, they're good.
Doesn't wake up with SIDS. Actually, they don't wake up if they have SIDS.
Just don't name your kid Sid.
Yeah. It's crazy. But they did research on SIDS, and it's caused by something. It's not caused by blankets in the crib and stuff. I mean, it can be because that's suffocation.
Oh, you're gonna be coming up with the weirdest reasons
101.
for babies having something wrong with them.
Oh, our baby's not. When we just know when we have a kid, when we do, I will be on high alert all the time.
You make. Well, they can't eat that many.
Our kid's gonna sleep in our room with us, not in our bed, obviously, because that's SIDS 101. But it will sleep in a bassinet next to the bed, so I don't need a camera.
For a little
I
bit.
can just look at the baby.
Just for a little.
Yeah, until we get past that threshold of when SIDS can happen, then it can go in its own room.
When is that?
I think like after a few months, maybe a year.
A year.
Yeah, but if
My
I'm
baby is not sleeping in
breastfeeding
my
too,
room for
I'm just
a
gonna
year.
pop it in and pop my titty out and call it a day. I am gonna breastfeed, and I would like for you to get an artificial boob, stick a bottle in there, and let it breastfeed off of you.
Why would I do that? What's the point of that?
Because it's skin to skin, and it's about bonding.
I could lay them on my skin and give them a bottle.
Yeah.
Because that's still not skin. That's artificial boob.
Yeah, but you put them on your chest, you have a fake boob, like that movie.
Then I could just give them a bottle.
Was that movie like Meet the Fockers or the one when I don't remember.
One of the Meet the Parents.
Meet the somebody. But yeah, they pull out a fake titty. But yeah, that's been the episode, guys. Welcome. And goodbye.
It's like it's the opposite of welcome right now.
And goodbye. It's nice knowing you. Have you had white on? It's been white the whole time?
I thought it was on the thing, but it does look like it stayed. I didn't hit a color, though. I just put it on. No, it's going to blue right now, isn't it?
No.
Oh, I just pushed the button on, and usually it's the random one. Anyway, guys, you know the deal.
What the fuck?
Like,
It's not
subscribe,
working.
comment, say what's up. Everyone call her a tonsil stone bitch in the comments. And we'll see you next week. Peace.
The shit's not working. Bye.